Good morning, this is Steve DeVilliers with Rush Truck Centers of St. Louis, Missouri and St. Peters. Today we're going to do a walk around on the Durastar, which has been sold for the last 14 years. It's the greatest truck in the medium duty trucks in America. It's the best truck in America. And if you go to any city, any town in America, you're going to see a Durastar. I've got Chris Michael and Mike Fisher, who's been selling for 51 years. And I got John Walters and Jason Barbadell. And these guys are going to do our walk around starting from the front. Chris Michael, go ahead, Chris.
All right, come around to the front. A few things I want to point out is a standard chrome grill. Also a few other options is our great aerodynamic hood. This is for fuel economy. Point out a few things. The great one-piece bumper, that's good for maintenance costs. A nice thing about this hood is it's very light. There's a torsion bar that'll help it for coming out and for when you're closing it. A few things we want to actually point out is a three-piece hood. In case you get an accident or a ding, you don't have to replace the whole thing. It comes in sections. Come on around here. I want to point out it's easy for us to have maintenance on these headlights. You can just take that apart and put it right back in instead of having to come in front and replace the whole thing. Also, you can see that each spot is easy for the driver to get into all of his maintenance levels. Pass it over to Mike, and he's going to talk a few things more about the cab.
Well, I want to point out that we have three process on the paint. We start out with an electrostatic primer, then move to the base coat, and then to a clear coat. That means so that your particular vehicle is going to look good for many years because of the clear coat. Point out about the windshield, it's a bonded windshield setup for not only aerodynamic but also for ease of replacement if ever need be, and it helps to prevent leaks. We pointed out about the grille. With the chrome grille, it also increases the visibility of your product and makes it look nice. The mirrors, breakaway mirrors, so that if you hit something it doesn't damage the door frame. Also, the door frame is a one-piece solid door frame. The cab's made out of high alloy steel for better lasting, for less damage. I think we'll take it now into the inside of the cab. By the way, I want to mention that the cab, when you're inside, is so quiet that if you're in there, you can't hear Steve DeVilliers yelling about getting orders, so that's how quiet it is. Go ahead.
Mike, you put the hood back.
Sure.
If you want to step inside here, I'll show you how the cab is set up for maximum productivity. This is an 82-inch wide cab, which gives it plenty of room for the occupants. But the other nice thing about it, it's still very nimble on the job site. As Mike pointed out, this windshield is a curved windshield, which is designed for maximum visibility. Your approach angle is greatly reduced with the Durastar with that type of windshield. This cab also is highly insulated, which cuts down on vibration, noise, and also keeps the occupants very warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Look at the gauges here. The gauges are all set up so they're easily read by the driver. The switches are all reachable without having to do any kind of distraction from what you're doing as driving, and so your switches need to be where they're easily accessible. You have these extra panels here which will set up switches for body integration, so you can seamlessly integrate all the bodies that you could possibly think of on this Durastar cab. Another real nice feature is the Diamond Logic system that all Durastars come with. That makes the truck smart. You can do a pre-trip inspection where all your gauges will check to make sure everything is functioning properly. You can also set it up so that if you forget to set your parking brake, it will sound an alarm. And also, if you're misusing your PTO, it will shut down the engine so there's no damage done to any of the components. These are all the reasons why this Durastar is the choice for many, many customers. It is a very driver-friendly truck, and the inside of this cab contributes to that. And then we'll move around to the back of the truck, and Jason will be able to help you with that.
The International Durastar with the ISP engine. International offers a single frame rail system with an optional frame reinforcement. PSI, and strength on that frame rail is 50,000 PSI up to 120,000 PSI. And that's going to be dependent on your application. International's frames use hook bolt fasteners for better clamping force, and that'll extend your longevity of that frame. And if you move back here, on serviceable items like your cross members, they're going to be threaded grade 8 bolts. That's for easy serviceability to bring you back up quicker. International's frame is so strong they cover that with a 7-year unlimited mile warranty. Let's move back to the rear axle. International Durastar with ISB is offered in 3 axle configurations. We have a 4x2, a 4x4, and a 6x4 configuration. The 4x2 offers rear axles ranging from 12,200 pounds up to 30,000 pounds, and that is true with the 4x4 as well. The 6x4 application goes from 34,000 pounds all the way up to 46,000. We'll look at the standard variable rate spring suspension. That is standard on the Durastar with the ISB. That provides excellent ride and stability in both loaded and unloaded conditions. Also optional is the air ride rear suspension, and that is available, and it's also variable rate to protect your payload going down the road. Let's walk to the other side. I'll introduce you to the ignition system. The International Durastar with the ISB engine comes standard with the Cummins switchback exhaust system. In that switchback exhaust system comes with the diesel particulate filter as well as the SCR. And then over here on the other side, if you could take a quick look, our fuel tanks, we offer a wide variety of capacities on that. And our diesel exhaust fluid tank, you'll notice that has a blue cap, and that's what fuels this system right here.
Well, we can give you pricing on this, we can give you financing, we can also get track leases, and if there's anything else that you might need on this, we're already here to help you, so give us a call and we'll take care of it. Thank you.